Well, this is a ridiculous thing to say, but the band I'm joined by, I've been listening to since I was like 12 or something, and genuinely are responsible for one of the greatest albums ever written. And I've said that a million times. Heart of Callousness is just pure perfection from start to finish. And they're also responsible for one of the greatest gigs I ever went to in 2003, Ports of Pyramids, Roadrunner Road Rage Tour. It's a joke to say that I'm actually joined by Spineshank.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. How the hell are you guys?
We're good. We're a little tired, a little beat up, but
Cold?
yeah, good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's been a long time since you've been in the UK, and then this tour. I mean, everyone was super excited when it got announced, and then it's been one for the books, hasn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it's been 22 years since we've been to the UK. 13 years since we've actually been on tour. So yeah, we've been pretty much on the road since the first week of July. So yeah, we're back at it.
and this one it's thrown everything it can at you, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah, we had the ferry. We got stuck on the ferry for how many hours?
9 hours?
Yeah, 9-hour trip and then an extra 2 hours to get the bus off of the ferry.
And he had a problem getting here.
Yeah.
The first couple shows. We had James fill in for a couple shows. So yeah, it's a typical Spineshank fashion where it's like, hey, we've always find a way to power through though.
yeah. I mean, it's for watching it, and like it's just been amazing to see how you guys have powered on, and like literally the gig finished like 4 a.m. Like it's just,
Yeah.
did not give up.
No, it's never. Trouble doesn't go looking for us. It knows exactly where the fuck we're at.
But yeah, so obviously it's been a while since we've heard from you guys. Like,
Yeah.
Who was responsible? Who made the first step of like, let's have a talk about getting back together and maybe doing something again?
People have been asking us for 10 years, 12 years, like, hey, why don't you guys do Spineshank? And we're just like, because nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear Spineshank anymore.
Technically ever break up. We just went on hiatus because nobody wanted to, I never quit. We didn't think anybody gave a fuck.
Yeah, so somebody came out and said, let me see what kind of shows we can get. And within 5 minutes we had some festivals, big festivals in the US, and we're like, wow. And then, before we knew it, the whole tour, like tours were booked and selling out, and it was like, wow, we're back 25 years later or whatever it's been. So it was definitely crazy.
I mean, for me, genuinely, I have said this whenever I've done like top 10 albums of all time, whatever. Height of Callousness is always in there. It is just, I think it was the first album I was truly obsessed by.
Wow.
Like,
Thank
Linkin
you.
Park got me into heavy music, but I think the 3 like albums and bands I can really pinpoint me staying in heavy music was Blink-182, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. That album I was obsessed with.
Great title, by the way.
Yeah. And then obviously Hybrid Theory, because that was the album that I think so many people were just opened up to heavy music. And then it was you guys. Height of Callousness was the one that I got so obsessed with that my mum hated you guys.
That might have not been the only reason.
Our moms hated us too.
But like, can you remember back when, because obviously it's 25 years now, can you remember the first time you kind of sat back, it'd all been mixed and mastered, and you sat there listening to it on the run through for the first time in full, you're like, this is the Height of Callousness.
Well, if memory serves me correct, it got mixed a couple times, didn't it? Or was that was self-destructive? Oh. I think that we knew we had something special after we started seeing the reaction to the album, because we had come off such a lull with the first album with Strictly Diesel, and we were in danger of losing our label and getting dropped. And the Height of Callousness was more focused than the first album, because the first album was released when I don't think we were exactly ready as recording artists yet, and we were better at writing songs by at that point. But because of coming off of Diesel, I don't think that we really knew the magnitude. I don't think any of us saw the magnitude of what it was going to be. Yeah. Not even fucking close. I mean, are we still going to be, next thing you know, we got a hit song at radio. We're getting these big tours. we're on MTV, we're not in a van anymore, we're on a bus, and we're, you know, climbing the fucking charts. And it was just like, it had happened so fast. So I don't think there was ever for me anyways, a moment in time where I sat back and go, oh, this is a masterpiece. I just was trying to fucking hold on for dear life.
Yeah, because it kind of just exploded, sort of.
And it was also a do or die situation for us because, Roadrunner we had already got Garth to produce, but Garth is in Canada, and we'd never been allowed in Canada. They always turn us away at the border. So Roadrunner was like, guess what, guys? If you guys get to Canada, oh yeah, Rob, he's always been lit. They like him everywhere he goes. But so Roadrunner was like, if you guys get into Canada and make that record, it'll you know, we'll make a great record together. If not, it's all over. So it was definitely do or die. But and then when it, you know, so we were very focused and we were very driven, and I think that shows in the record because we realized it's all or nothing, you know.
Yeah, I think because especially in the UK, the first album I don't really think reached over here at all. Like I remember hearing guitar when the cover "While My Guitar Gently Weeps," but that was years after I'd heard like Heart of Galaxy. It just didn't seem to resonate.
Oh yeah,
we toured the first album here because Roadrunner was a European-based label.
Yeah,
we toured the first album here like 2 or 3 times before the High Callous.
Yeah, we did what 2 Fear Factory tours?
Yeah.
2 Fear Factory, System of a Down.
That completely passed me by. It was literally when
that's when we played the Astoria.
Yeah,
those 3 times. But yeah, I mean, it definitely was a different story when we came here for Height of Callousness.
Yeah.
So we were even we didn't realize that they even knew who the hell we were out here anymore. And when we got here for the Height of Callousness, we were playing small little clubs, and they sold out, and then they moved them up, and then they sold out again, and so we got here, and it was just like, what is happening? Like, you know, people care about us over here. So it was definitely a very cool moment.
Yeah. But I do go back to that Road Rage tour at the Portsmouth Appearance 2003, Chrome Era, El Nino, you guys. It was one of the best gigs I've ever been to. It was just everyone at their peak, like just off the back of some incredible records. Everyone was so good that night. Like it was just one of the greatest shows I've ever been to in my life. Like it was just perfect.
Yeah, that was one heck of a tour. We had a great time.
And I think by that time, if you watched even the Tilburg show, I mean, the band was at peak performance.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just a machine.
We had toured so much on the Height of Callousness that we'd become really good at becoming a machine because we toured for 18 months straight. Then we went, after that was done, we went home and did Self-Destructive Pattern, right back out. So we at that point, you know, Rob says we were at peak performance. The band was hitting on all 8 cylinders. You know, it was very machine-like.
You knew nothing else at that point.
And I think we were really good at what we were doing at that point in time too.
100%. But I remember that Ports gig because it was, I want to say you ended on New Disease or Synthetic. It was one of those 2 you ended on. I just remember you screamed, "This is your last 20 fucking seconds to dance," and the pit the whole room exploded. And like I've never seen so many bodies flying everywhere.
That would have been Height of Callousness, and I still say something to that effect. Yeah, all habits die hard, I guess.
It was great. But yeah, so now we're in 2025. Like you said, you weren't expecting people to come out as they were because you weren't expecting people to be into Spineshank anymore. I know a fact when this tour was announced, everyone was like, crazy lineup. I mean, everyone loves Head P. Like, all mates love Head P. And we all love Drowning Pool. We've seen them before as well. They've been over a few times. Then it was like, everyone was like, Spineshank are coming back. Like, this was a really big deal for like us. It's just a really big thing. Like, have you felt that from the crowds? Like
we've seen it. It's been insane. Like, some of the shows have just been like some of the best shows we've ever played in our career, because I think that's part of it, that nobody ever thought we were coming back. We didn't think we were coming back. You know, we never thought this would happen. And the UK has always been special to us. Like I said, you know, it was the first time we've really felt that much love from that many people. So Yeah, we've felt it, and it's been amazing. Today's the last UK show, and it's kind of sad and depressing that, like, you know, it went by so quick, but it's been amazing.
I mean, as a minimum, you're coming back next year for Download. That's already been announced. That's going to be cool. And I was watching an interview earlier, actually, with you, John, and you were saying about how technically Spineshank is Ozzy's fault because you bonded over. It was Ozzy's fault because you bonded over Crazy Train. That's why you started.
Well, I mean, I was 11 years old, and the way that I met him was, you know, this is over, you know, way before I was ever a singer. Yeah. Way before I was ever a singer. I was just a young guitar player. Yeah, exactly. The wheel just got invented. You could only get the Ford Model A in black. That was it, you know. But I talked to him on the phone, and he was and he played some drums over the, you know, set the phone down, played some drums, and then I set the phone down, and I played Crazy Train, and it was like, he was like, "Oh my God, I could play that." So we, you know, our first, you know, meeting was basically over an Ozzy song.
Yeah.
You know.
So did you ever? I know you did Ozfest. Did you ever actually get to meet Ozzy at the gig?
I met Ozzy.
What's your favorite memory of Ozzy?
I only met him once.
Yeah,
and it was very, very quickly. So
the only memory, I never actually got to meet him, but I did see him. He walked right by me. Of all things, I'm not even joking. He was carrying a framed bat. Had a bat and it was framed, and he was walking away. I was like, did that just fucking happen? Ozzy with a bat just walked by me, and that was it. That was good enough.
Yeah, I mean, that would make no sense if it was anyone but Ozzy.
Right? Yeah, I'd call the cops if it was anyone other than him.
So yeah, like I said, we're in 2025. Obviously, this tour's gone really well. I think there was only like one date that didn't sell out. Like everything else sold out near enough instantly. Like, we were stoked to have you back, coming back for Download as well. Like, has this kind of reignited, like, there's a want for Spineshank? Like, is there we'll just keep doing as we're doing, or is there something in the pipeline? Maybe this has gone really well, thinking we could do something new, or we're just going to stick with what we've got.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff, you know, we have plans for next year, for the future, and really, it kind of I don't even know how to say it. Like it yeah, kind of at a loss.
I mean, it's you know, what started out as, you know, just maybe a show here or a show there is actually the demand making us look at things in a different light, and you know, we're definitely putting some time aside after we get home from Europe to start working on, you know, we have a lot of ideas for songs right now, so we're gonna test the waters a little bit, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but there'll be something new in the works. We just don't know how it's going to translate yet.
I mean, that's kind of what we could really ask for, isn't it?
Yeah, when they asked me to play guitar, all I could think was like, please, let's write some new shit.
Yeah, I mean, I love that, and I've been so excited since this tour was announced. I was just super. I know I chatted to CJ a few months from Drowning Pool, and I was just like, most of the I was like, "So Spineshank, you're on tour with Spineshank," and he was like, "Yeah, but we're also there." Like, you can't ask me questions about Drowning Pool as well. But yeah, super excited for this. Obviously, we've currently got Download, and hopefully, we can hope for more. And then, yeah, if we get some new music, that, I mean, sounds amazing as well. But if we don't, I mean, it's just been amazing to have you guys back, and I'm super excited to see you guys tonight. And thank you for the Hive of Calluses. I mean, it sounds a bit corny, but I'm doubt I'll ever get to meet Linkin Park or Blink-182 to say thank you to those guys for getting me into heavy music. So I could thank you guys because yeah, you set me on this path, and yeah, it's been my life. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.